Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we're going to be talking about the Nike Jacquemus collab on the Moon shoe silhouette, and this is in the black and white colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back, everyone, to another unboxing and styling segment. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome on in. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxing and reviews. Today we're going to be talking about a silhouette that we've yet to have done on the channel, and this is the Nike Moon shoe, and it is a collaboration with Jacquemus. If you have not watched any of my previous Nike Jacquemus collaborations, be sure to check those videos out. But today we're going to be covering the Nike Moon shoe in this beautiful black and white colorway. We'll go through the overview of this, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this fashion forward sneaker. Then we'll conclude with how crazy well these are doing currently on the resale market. Let's jump right into it. So for those of you who are huge Jacquemus fans, I've been a Jacquemus fan before he really started doing any partnerships or collaborations with sneakers in general. And I've pretty much covered every single one of his collabs that he's done with Nike, which this will be his fourth collaboration, which is kind of crazy to think about. He did the J-Force one as well as the Air Humara, and now he's moved on to a brand new silhouette for himself. As far as collaborations go, this is something he found in the archives, really drew inspiration from wanting to really modernize a sneaker that originally came out in 1972. This specific shoe actually just had like a small batch released for the US Olympic trials, and it actually never made it to market, which is crazy to think about because the Nike waffle sneaker actually was what really kind of took hold and was super successful back during that time. We've done a lot of Nike waffle sneakers on the channel, specifically some of my Sakai collabs. This kind of draws inspiration from that, but again, this doesn't look exactly like the Moon shoe that originally released back in 1972, since Jacquemus put his twist on it to kind of actually make it more of a modern ballet type of sneaker. And of course, kind of Jacquemus's Parisian aesthetic makes sense why he kind of came up with this look and feel. This was originally kind of leaked during his spring fashion show that was hosted in Paris. And really excited that I was able to snag a pair. You've probably seen these on a lot of celebrities, from Bradley Cooper to Jacob Elordi. This has definitely been a very kind of fashion forward, trendy sneaker on celebs. And I think that this will be a trendy silhouette for Nike going into 2026 as well. So let's talk about the materials on this. This is a really cool kind of crinkled effect nylon that's used on the top of the upper here. And then we've got some just nice high quality leather for the suede. And it's in just a nice, almost like aged black color scheme. We've got black laces with these really cool leather lace tips, another just high quality material that they decided to go with here. Then we've got Jacquemus, which this is kind of the only color scheme that you see on the shoe, which is in this nice teal colorway. And then as far as just additional pieces that came with the sneaker were included in the box, we've got this really cool award ribbon here. So this actually is just to kind of commemorate and honor Nike. And then we've got this really nice duster bag with Nike and Jacquemus printed on the front, and a blue color scheme to match that ribbon perfectly. All right, so let's take a look at those details and then move along to the side panels. wondering why the blue ribbon and why, I guess, the blue aesthetic, that was Nike's old name before they switched over to the name Nike. So Blue Ribbon eventually became the most famous brand of Just Do It, which is Nike. All right, so wrapping around the side panels, again, we've got more of that crinkled nylon, this beautiful textured swoosh, and this kind of like oatmeal gray tone, which matches the little tips of the laces perfectly. Then we've got Jacquemus debossed on the back here, and then the same color combination and textures on the lateral side of the sneaker. We actually have a stitched Jacquemus Nike patch inside with some blue stripes, which is really cool. So you've even got a really high quality insole, and it's got that same kind of teal color that you see on the Jacquemus logo there. Then we've actually got a really cool recycled colored midsole, which is like this really cool gum bottom, but it's got the speckles. Typically, I feel like the easiest way to know if Nike is using recycled material is when you've got kind of these speckled marks and different multi-colors used. We've got some cream on the back of the midsole here, and then that waffle print for the bottom with the swoosh mark in that same kind of greenish teal colorway. As far as the box goes, we've got a really cool box that's got an aged look to it. So I love that Jacquemus decided to kind of make this a more aged archival look and feel for his collaboration with the Moon shoe. This also released in 2 other colorways. So this came in a nice kind of creamy yellow tone. It also came in a red tone. So I feel like Jacob Elordi was wearing the red and Bradley Cooper was wearing that yellow tone. So I was like, you know what, I want to switch it up and get the black for myself. All right, so let's take a look at those last and final details, then talk about size and fit on these. All right, so as far as size and fit on these, as you can kind of see here, this is a very narrow silhouette. So I went true to size and they fit me perfect. But again, I do have high arched narrow feet. So if you do have flatter, wider feet, you may actually need to size up in these. Because it's this nice kind of crinkled nylon though, you have so much room to really move your toes and wiggle them, and it's very stretchy. But do take into consideration what type of foot you have before finding the best fit that will work for you. All right, so now let's talk about styling. Again, this is a super fashion forward sneaker, super trendy. I feel like you can really dress these up. You can also wear them super casual. I kept all of my looks pretty simple for this one. For my first look, I decided to wear some black fitted bell bottom pants, and then I wore a simple just black tank, and I layered that with a bomber jacket. Second look, I wore a maxi silk skirt with a nice bomber jacket in black. So 2 all over black color combinations. Last, I wore a black tank with some just simple black cargo pants.
I be so audacious, leaving people faceless. Every time I step outside, I leave them so outrageous. Love the way you're feeling on me, touch my body. You know what you do. You're the only one who knows me. ting ting, everything ting 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 ting, everything ting 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 ting. So fast on everything. Everything ting 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 ting, everything ting 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 ting, everything ting 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 ting. I trip and dip on everything. Here's a tongue twister, all your tricks wanna try. If you say it twice, get a twitch in the eye. Here's a tongue twister, all your tricks wanna try. If you say it twice, get a twitch. But your chip in the dip, make a chick lick it up. Put your chip in the dip, make a chick lick it up. Take a thick carrot stick and whip up the broth. Whip it up. Everything ting 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 ting. Everything ting 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 ting. Everything ting 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 ting. So fast on everything. Everything ting 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 ting. Everything ting 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 ting. Everything ting 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 ting. I trip and dip on everything. Serving hooks up the looks. We cook up the stew.
All right, so now let's talk about the resale on these. So one of the things I think is crazy is I think in the past, Jordan has just been so heavy on the resale market and everybody has been Jordan. But I do think collaborators like Jacquemus do such a good job with kind of dropping limited amounts of sneakers for their collaborations that are very high fashion, really trend focused. And as far as the resale goes, there's crazy resales on these and you're not seeing that kind of resale on just typical Jordan products. And you're not honestly really seeing that with a lot of just basic Nike collabs either. I think that Jacquemus is one of the most trendy designers right now. He actually just opened up an incredible store here in New York, and he's just doing such a good job with really bringing authenticity and uniqueness to his product. He has a really huge cult following. A lot of women love wearing Jacquemus, and also when he does tend to collab with Nike, it brings that price point down because Jacquemus is pretty expensive in general. You're not really going to be able to buy anything around the price point that you see with Nike when he does those collaborations. So it makes sense why these sold out so quickly at $180, but there is resale. Low resale end is $300 to $550. So this is kind of typically what you would see for a Travis Scott kind of collaboration, and you're not even really seeing that with a lot of Travis Scott collabs. I feel like the price points are coming down on those type of collabs, and the collabs that are really succeeding are different collaborations with these fashion-focused designers like Jacquemus. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below on your way out and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this unboxing and styling segment. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you all on the next episode.
Book on the shelf with the chef in the booth. Filet mignon with truffle. Buy me din din, we can cut